All right, welcome back to TFD. So we've all been waiting for this moment, the entire offseason, and finally, it happened. Whew! Indiana Fever fans finally got a glimpse of it. The workout footage. It's not a ton, and it's definitely not some long behind-the-scenes video, but honestly, it doesn't need to be. Just seeing Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston back in the gym together was enough to get people excited again. Even a short clip reminds everyone that something special could be building for the Fever this season. Indiana Fever is letting us know, be prepared, because Kelsey Mitchell might be leaving the building faster than Elvis left Vegas. I ain't lying, dog. It's looking real spooky. So, the Indiana Fever dropped a video of Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston working out. But here's the thing. They let the fans know about all of the upcoming games, about this year's season, letting everybody know that they are locked in and ready to go. But here's one thing. Kelsey Mitchell wasn't in the video. What happened to the big three? Told y'all, Kelsey Mitchell probably gonna leave the Fever this year. Do not be surprised if she is gone. Guys, check this video out. So, this video was released, right? Fever season coming soon, tickets.com. This was a release by the Indiana Fever, bro. By the Fever about an hour ago. Watch this video. So, Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston. So immediately, it's the two of them working out with the entire schedule. So May 9th versus the Wings. They got a little bit of a warm-up here. Are these... Oh, these aren't even the same day, are they? These aren't even in the same place, are they? I'll play. You can play. We'll play the audio from this. I think they're not... I don't even think they're in the same place. No, they're not in the same place, are they? No. I don't know why the first time I watched this, I was like, are they in the same place? No, they're clearly not in the same place doing those Mikan drills. If only that's the must-do for the Angel Reese trainer. I still don't get how Angel Reese can be such a good basketball player and so bad at lamps. I still don't get it. But the Mikan drills are working wonders for Aliyah, I guess. Oh, Caitlin. Did you guys just see what I saw? Caitlin Clark using her left hand. Caitlin doing those Mikan drills, I can't lie. Caitlin's someone who, if you guys don't know, has in fact never missed a left-hand layup in her WNBA career. She's attempted one. Caitlin has attempted one left-hand layup in 2 seasons. She attempted one. Some nice free throws here. Oh, pull-up midi. In fairness, we saw Caitlin Clark spamming that midi for Team USA. There's one. There should be 0 middies in the alternate going right as well. Wow. Aliyah working on the edge of the paint? Okay. I actually kind of love that ending. Aliyah throwing a pass. Where is Aliyah? I'm trying to look at that. Tick. I don't know what that logo is, but Aliyah throwing it directly to Caitlin. Caitlin for 3. Fantastic. Wait, does Aliyah cross the screen? It's actually kind of impressive video editing. Aliyah and Caitlin end up on the same floor, and it's kind of interesting. Let's see some reaction. Why only CC there by herself? Caitlin has an aggressive dribble, LOL. Said dog, whoever the new admin is needs a raise. I can't lie. My duo, attain. Minder of March 29th, CC is returning to NBC. Caitlin Clark, clap. Here said, nice practice work with Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston, clap. Meanwhile, Aliyah is having the time of her life vacationing right now and slaying in a beautiful bikini set. Red, stunning and so beautiful, via IG. Here said, if this was just 2 minutes of them tying their shoes, would still watch. Well said, my friend. LOL. This season is about to be a movie. Yeah, man. Tell Steph to take the announcing job full-time and find a sane male coach who will put the ball in Clark's hands. Chills. Fever season actually happening. #fire. #fire. Admin cooking this offseason. Where's Kelsey Mitchell? She literally played until her legs fell off in 2025. So these are reactions.
All right, be very, very prepared for the news, because sooner or later, the news is going to come out. And honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised at all if Kelsey Mitchell does not re-sign with the Indiana Fever. When you really start breaking everything down, it all circles back to that massive $1.4 million supermax salary that's expected to become a reality in the new Women's National Basketball Association, CBA. Because, let's be honest here, there's almost no doubt that Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston are both going to be in line for that $1.4 million number around 2027. Those two are the clear future of the franchise. They're the foundation. They're the players the Fever are building everything around moving forward. But here's the question nobody seems to be asking. What if Kelsey Mitchell is already thinking about that right now? Think about it from her perspective for a second. Mitchell just finished one of the best seasons of her career. She was 4th in MVP voting during the 2025 season. Her value around the league is extremely high right now. Teams know she's an elite scorer. They know she can carry an offense for stretches. So if you're Mitchell, you might be looking at the situation and thinking, this is the perfect time to cash in. Because by 2027, who really knows what the situation looks like? Her production might dip, the league might be even deeper with young stars, the spotlight in Indiana might fully shift to Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston. And if that happens, Mitchell's value might not be at the same level it is today. So from a business standpoint, the smartest move might actually be securing a long-term deal while her stock is at its absolute peak. And that's where expansion teams come into the picture. Imagine a brand new franchise, like a team in Portland or Toronto, looking for a star to build around. Expansion teams need a face of the franchise. They need someone who can score, sell tickets, and give the fan base immediate excitement. Mitchell could easily be that player. It would not be shocking at all if one of those new teams offered her a 4- or 5-year supermax level contract and said, "This is your team now." And if that happens, it's going to be extremely tempting. What makes this even more interesting is something that a lot of people didn't notice. Recently, the Fever released workout footage from the offseason, and it was great to see Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston back in the gym together. The energy was there, Clark looked quick and explosive, especially heading into opportunities with USA Basketball. Boston looked locked in too. But there was one thing missing. Kelsey Mitchell wasn't in that footage. Now, maybe that doesn't mean anything. Maybe it was just scheduling or timing. But at the same time, it definitely made some fans raise an eyebrow. Because last season, everything revolved around the big three in Indiana: Clark, Boston, and Mitchell. That trio was the identity of the team. But this offseason, though, it feels different. Everything the Fever are promoting seems centered on Clark and Boston. And in some ways, that makes sense, because those are the players under long-term contract. Those are the players the franchise knows will be there in the future. But Mitchell's situation, far less certain. Indiana could theoretically offer her a 1-year supermax around $1.4 million. But after that, there's no guarantee they could keep paying that number while also building a championship roster around Clark and Boston. The salary structure makes it complicated. So the Fever are facing a very real dilemma. They could run it back with Mitchell after her all-WNBA first-team caliber season and try to win right now. That wouldn't be a wrong decision at all. But they could also look at the bigger picture and say her value may never be higher than it is today. Because here's the scary part for Indiana. If they go all in for 2026 and don't win a championship, the long-term future could get tricky. Other teams, like the Washington Mystics or the Dallas Wings, could end up in a better position financially and roster-wise down the road. So the Fever front office has some huge decisions ahead. And honestly, that's why this situation with Kelsey Mitchell is way more important than most people realize. Something big could happen, and it might happen sooner than fans expect. But for now, it was still great to see the Fever release footage of their two young stars getting back to work. Let me know what you think about the situation. And don't forget to like and subscribe.